Recruiters are ghosting you for this one reason. Hi, my name is Jason Roberts. I'm a recruiter. I've been a recruiter for 25 years, and this is why I would ghost a candidate. Stay tuned. Here's the biggest reason why recruiters will ghost you. The biggest thing that happens is you keep getting applications after you've already gotten plenty of applications that are a good fit. In today's market, what's crazy is there are so many candidates that are applying for every single job. Let me show you what I mean. All right, right now I'm showing you a job search that I did in LinkedIn. So I'm interested in React jobs, and you can see there's a number of jobs that are listed here, but look how many job applications there are. There's over 100 people that have applied. This job's been open for 5 days. If you go to this one, let's see. Only 19 people have applied for this one, and it's been a week. Let's go down. Let's find some other people. Okay, AT&T. 33 people applied in the last month. Now, one thing that you can do is you can go and say, all right, show me the new jobs. Show me jobs in the past 24 hours. Cool. So you've got this one, full stack engineer, over 100 applicants. It was posted 3 hours ago. How crazy is that? This thing was posted 3 hours ago. Now, if you want to see jobs that are more recent, you can go up here. This is the number of seconds in 24 hours, right? But if you change that to 3,600, that's the number of seconds in an hour. And you can pull only the jobs that have been open in the last hour. And in those, you only have 2 people have applied here. CarMax, only 1 person has applied there in the last 36 minutes. Goldman Sachs, wow. 48 minutes, 36 applications on this job. How wild is that? AWS, this is TechTry, I don't know them. Look at this. Posted 5 minutes ago, 100 applicants. How wild is that? So the trick here is if there are so many people who have applied for a job before you, that the recruiter is looking at this and saying, I don't need any more candidates, then you get ghosted. They don't have any need for you. In fact, there are so many people there, they don't even need to give you the courtesy of calling back. Now, they're jerks if they don't call you back, so that just is what it is. But that's not even required of them right now. So that's why you're getting ghosted. You are getting ghosted because there's so freaking many people applying for jobs. Now, I've already given you one really great tip on how to beat this, where you change that number, and I'll show you where that is again. I did 2 things in order to get down to this list of jobs that I'm showing you right now. I started out where we initially had this search, right? So this was our initial search. It was just for the actual thing. It was based on, but we didn't necessarily narrow this scope down. So what you can do is you can do a couple of different things. One, you can say, show me jobs that have under 10 applicants. So you have a better shot at this job. That's pretty cool. Might also be it's not a very good job, so not a lot of people are applying for it. But you can start with under 10 applicants. That's one way to cut this. The other thing that you can do is you could say, show me jobs that were posted in the last day, and you can see results there. Now, this one is 3 hours ago, 100 applicants. That doesn't seem really great. So here's the trick. This number right here, this 86,400, that number is the number of seconds that it's looking back. So that's 24 hours. If you want just the last hour, you make that 3,600. So right after that R here, you make it 3,600. And that shows you jobs in the last hour. You could change it even more recently. You could say, one in the most recent 1,000 seconds. There's not going to be very many. Okay, there's just one that's been posted in that amount of time with my requirements. So you can see this. How is this over? Oh, it was reposted 8 minutes ago. So it had been posted before. That makes more sense. That's more reasonable. But you can see how you can play with this number a little bit and get yourself to a number of jobs and a number of applicants that seems more reasonable. And that's my number one trick. The other thing to do is to make your resume stand out in some way. And I've done something for you to help with that. I've built a little thing that I call Betterthing.ai. And this is free. So you can use this for absolutely for free. And what it does is it takes your resume. So I'll just say to use this resume. I happen to have it on top. So it's doing a search for different jobs. It's saying for this one, it's a 80% match. That's pretty good. But the way that you make your resume stand out is that you customize it for the job. Instead of just teaching people how to do it, I thought it would be helpful to just do it for you. So I built that here. This thing is going customizing your resume for the job. It takes it just a second, but you can see over here on the right, we have a match score of 80% at the moment. And now that we've completed that match, it simplified the format for ATSs, improved search ranking, aligned language, made action-oriented bullets, and then maintained the integrity of the resume. So it's the same resume, but it's just done some different things. And then you can just download that resume and apply however you like. From there, I would just download a formatted resume, and then you're off to the races, right? So super easy. I've built this thing for you guys, so it's absolutely free to try. If you want to unlock all the stuff, you can pay a low monthly fee if you want to do that, but absolutely free to try and sign up. And that is at Betterthing.ai. I'll put a link right up here for you to use it. But that's the second thing you can do to make your resume stand out. And I absolutely wanted to make that as easy as possible for you to do. All right. Hopefully this helps you stop getting ghosted. Best of luck in your job search.